the top of the world. The surface of Mars or the surface of the sun, either way. But we were pretty fortunate to get an invite to come do a quick photo shoot and take our breath away. Utah, St. George, you are beautiful.
Trying to remember how you got up the mountain.
Right?
I don't think this is the same way we went up, but we're making it.
We didn't leave breadcrumbs.
Where are the handrails?
Yeah! What up, homie? How's it going? Great.
Welcome to St. George.
Last night we went to the welcome banquet. Had some pretty good fellowship with the fellow NVDM teammates, so that was fun. I was glad to have part of the crew together and just kind of chit chat. After that, we headed back to the Airbnb, had a really good night's sleep last night, slept in a little bit this morning, didn't get really going until, about mid-morning. Did a little shakeout run, nothing too crazy, but just a couple miles through the neighborhood we were staying at. Had some nice hill climbs in it, so that was nice, kind of a feel for what race day will bring. Now we are at the top of Snow Canyon. I'm feeling really good now that we've gotten to the top of this and we drove it, kind of saw the grade that it is. About halfway up the mountain, I was like, is this the climb? Because I wasn't quite sure we had already hit it, so it's not that bad. Yes, it's long, but the grade isn't steep and it's completely doable. And I think we've had some tough races. We've done some tough bike rides. Buffalo Springs, there was some serious climbing in those canyons. And I don't see that this will be any more challenging than anything we've done before. So now that we've done some reconnaissance, feeling really good about the race. Don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be very challenging, but I know that it's nothing that I cannot do. I think there's always things that you could do different. There's always like one more workout you could do, but with the life that happens and the schedule that we have, I feel prepared for what we're about to embark on Saturday. I think that, the swim, I believe the water temperature is gonna be perfect. I hope that it is not wetsuit legal. Just go out there in the swim skin. I think that'll be great. Water temperature felt great. Just like any race, I'm feeling nervous. If you don't feel nervous, then something's not right. But just because I'm feeling nervous doesn't mean that I don't feel prepared. Once I hit that finish line, it means that I have conquered one of the hardest 70.3 courses on the circuit, and I'm gonna be so proud of myself.
This has been a dream of ours for almost a year, and maybe even more if you go back and, we wanted to qualify for the World Championships that were originally going to be in New Zealand in 2020, and then that got pushed off to 2021, and then eventually got switched to St. George. Oh, just another day doing bike and T1 check-in. Thought it was really cool. Our videographer extraordinaire made the observation as we were driving in here this afternoon that, these are the best of the best in the world. These aren't your average triathletes just out here doing it. These are the ones that earned the right to be here in whatever form or fashion they got their qualification slot. Everybody here belongs, and it's definitely a different vibe. We love it. St. George was never on our list, never on our thoughts, but then we started seeing the images and hearing the stories of how epic it is to race a 70.3 or a full Ironman in this breathtaking scene. And here we are. We've been dreaming about it, we worked for it, and now this is our reality. This morning we decided to do a little bike reconnaissance, kind of check out the course. Of course, there's a lot of climbing, we know that, but also there's a lot of descending. And if there's any anxiety that I'm having about this race, it is about descending on the bike, just because we don't have the chance to ride outdoors very often, and if we do, we certainly don't have these descents to tackle. I will be friends with my brakes coming down a lot of these descents, but I'm gonna try to take it all in and savor every moment I possibly can, because ultimately, this race is our reward, and what it is about enjoying the journey to get to the finish line. We've received so many well wishes from around the world, from our close friends to strangers we've never even met, to so many people in Ironman Village that have come up to us, and I mean it when I say this. We will take that energy on race day and we will carry it with us all along the way. I know there will be points in the race when I go back to those well wishes and use that as the energy to propel me up the next climb, to get me to the next aid station, and to carry me on to the finish line. And that means the world to me, and I look forward to putting that all to good use on race day. It is going to be a challenging day, but this is a world championship. This is a world championship course, and that's what it's supposed to be. I look forward to putting my face in the water for the swim. I know that's where I'm most comfortable at home in the water, and hopefully I'll have a good swim. Not wetsuit legal more than likely, and that's fine, but I hope to come out of the water and then just use that momentum to propel me forward through the bike and through the run. It's gonna be a lot of up and down, no shade, bright sun, hot temperatures, all along the way. And I know there's gonna be a lot of energy on that run course as well, a lot of spectators cheering, and I'll take that in and savor as much as I possibly can as I'm grinding up those inclines and going down the steep descent. But I most look forward to getting to that finish line, feeling the energy of the crowd, feeling the energy of the fellow competitors, and either seeing Caitlin there waiting for me. She starts behind me, but she'll probably pass me somewhere along the way. And then just taking it all in and knowing that, you know, we've dreamed, we've done, and we've conquered. And we're in the land of endurance. And there's nowhere else we'd rather be right now. We're glad to be here.